We must protect the position of the American dollar as a pillar of monetary stability around the world.
The relationship between the United States and Turkey has taken another gigantic hit. It appears Turkey has joined the other powerhouses of the Eastern world, Russia and China, by preparing for economic warfare against the United States in the future. At the very least, it strongly symbolizes the end of the 70-year alliance between Turkey and the United States. Turkey has decided to pull all of its gold reserves from the US Federal Reserve System. The Central Bank of Turkey requested that the 220 tons of gold be returned to Turkey. At the same time, two Turkish banks, Ziraat and Vakif Bank, chose to remove their 95 ton of gold from the Federal Reserve as well. The reason for this move is believed to be in anticipation of the US sanctions on Turkey. This is the US's way of punishing Turkey for not going along with the plans in Syria and for becoming closer allies with Russia, China, and Iran.
Prepare for an economic collapse. Dajjalic dollar cannot be trusted. Do not trust the Dajjalic dollar.
A sudden dollar collapse would create global economic turmoil. Investors would rush to other currencies such as the euro or other assets such as gold and commodities. Demand for treasuries would plummet and interest rates would rise. US imports prices would skyrocket, causing inflation. The United States exports would be dirt cheap, giving the economy a brief boost. But in the long run, inflation, high interest rates, and volatility would strangle possible business growth. Unemployment would worsen, sending the United States back into recession, or even worse, a depression.
Jackson, a citizen of the wealthiest country the world has ever known. And yet, he's clothed in handouts. His parents can't find work. They have no home of their own. And every morning, they come to the Manor House charity, where the poor of Baltimore meet for a little food, warmth, and compassion.
What a great honor to be able to introduce for the first time ever anywhere the 45th President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump.
Together we will determine the course of America and the world.
The United States is not a country, it's a massive shopping center. It makes wars to take other people's resources. It controls the media globally and has puppet states all over the world. But today, things are changing. As Russia, China, Turkey and Iran move towards checkmating America, things aren't looking so great for the dollar. So protect yourself from a dollar collapse. Keep your assets well diversified by holding foreign mutual funds, gold and other commodities. A dollar collapse would create global economic turmoil, and to respond to this kind of uncertainty, you must be mobile. Keep your assets liquid, so you can shift them as needed. Make sure your job skills are transferable. Update your passport, in case things get so bad, in the long run, so you can move out of the country. These are just a few possible things to protect yourself, and to survive a dollar collapse.